So there was a French mathematician in 1883 came up with this puzzle. And then, I guess because he was born in France, he came up with this story that there were these Tibetan monks in Hanoi, and they had a tower, and the tower had 3 diamond spikes and 64 gold discs. Each day they moved a disc. And once, at some point, they had moved all the discs so that the stack was on the other side. That was the end of the world. You can move them more than once a day. You can move one disc at a time, but you can never put a larger disc on top of a smaller one. Is there a pattern of movement that works to move it?
Yep.
And how many moves are required to move a stack to the other side? And is there a formula?
No.
I don't think we can.
No.
You want to do it the other way around, so.
You're moving the stack. You're moving one thing at a
So
time.
let's start over here.
You're moving the
This
stack
one goes
by
over
moving
here,
it.
and this one goes over here.
One.
Yeah, so if you
This number is how many times we move. We need
yes, but if you go by the number of times you move, if you move this one once, you put it into this equation, it works perfectly.
So what are you gonna put over x?
So his x would be 1.
My x is the number of times it took to move the stack.
So
Only this. For this
So
one,
the
this one, the
question
formula is
you
not
would have
working.
is, does yours work from the very start? And then, if you are onto something there, what formula would you have that would work all the way through based
So
on what you
I
just
didn't get
did?
like formula.
They said 2x plus 1, we came up with the same one, but then we realized it didn't work for every single one. So instead, with every ring that you add, you have an exponential number of moves. So the formula is 2 to the power of n minus 1. So n stands for, if you have just one circle, 2 to the first power. If you have 2, 2 to the second power. If you have 3, to the third power. So if you have all 9 discs stacked on top of each other, you actually have to do 511 moves.
Object is to make the biggest molecule, and every group is going to add to this molecule.
Right.
Oh, this is oxygen and hydrogen. So
Right,
put them on the
that's-
same thing.
right.
So really, this should be split up to here.
I mean, they could be. This is just an abbreviated. So now we
Yeah.
have carbon. Now we're going to do nitrogen. So we're going to grab purple or black here. We're going to just add that up here, and then you're going to add some hydrogens to that. Yes. So I think you get the idea. Once you get up here, those are double bonds. So you're going to do 2 toothpicks instead of just 1. Okay. So that is basically it.
So thirds would go down that way.
Whoa, we're never gonna get 5 groups here.
Okay, so this is 1, so 2, and then, 1's gonna go connecting to there. So 2 would go there, yeah.
How should we explain it? Wait just a minute. You guys start right here off of the carbon, and you go up to a nitrogen. This is carbon. Yeah. And then. Big brain. Sorry.
Okay, so you see?
When you put your boba into the gelling solution, you want it to sit there but not too long, because the longer it stays there, the thicker the wall gets. So eventually you could just end up with solid, with no pop to it. And then once it's sufficiently gelled, then we're gonna fish it out with this and put it in this plain water. Because you've got to stop the chemical process.
For real, it's very random.
I really like
it's true though.
That's
It's
what-
random.
Chris's award was funny, but I think you should have gotten the Where is Chris award.
Interesting.
That's why we say after Miguel. After
Biggest molecule is looking interesting out there.
Oh no!
It pops.
So sad. Yeah, I should probably wait for that one then. They do look like tadpoles though.
And then after that, the calf.
But Andres is
I think so.
I like how we're there and just the
Dang. It's actually 9:59.
Okay, go ahead. You can eat them.
Tonight?
We have 21 more minutes.
Longer, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's like squishy and I'm gonna put it longer, Mr. Holland, because I'm not gonna eat something squishy.
you're group 3, right?
We're gonna try this.
Well, group 1.
It looks quite interesting.
Yep.
This is like
Brainstorm.
Ooh.
it kind of exploded all over me.
That's why we have the drop cloud, because you are definitely going to get it on there. Don't worry about that.
I am quite the failure.
So, now you can either do like Miriam did and just pour it on there, or you can get a cup and put layers of paint in the cup, and then pour the cup all at once.
Can I pour a little?
Notice these cells that are forming. That's the purpose of putting the oil in there. It makes more interesting patterns like that.
So do I?
Oh no.
So do I just pour, Mr.
no. I know. Well, that was on purpose.
Just make little layers.
Yeah, there's me with my failure.
Oh wow. I think you got pollinated for
Please don't walk through that area. There's that wet paint or attractive.
Nice.
Most disgusting one is I dropped my phone. I got dropped, I got touched, I got dropped the like so I just used like the
We're going to build a bridge today. Now, why do we build a bridge? Okay, because there's a chasm or a gulf between two sides, right? What is the greatest chasm between two objects or two in the universe?
One continent to the other.
Okay, yeah. The separation between us and God. So if we want to build a bridge, where should we find our wisdom, our instruction? In the Bible, yeah. So here's some pictures of bridges, different designs. Okay, so we need to build it on a strong foundation, a solid foundation. That's biblical, right? Yeah. Okay, what are some other things? So what's the strongest geometric shape? You see it all over those. A triangle. Is there a triangle in the Bible? You've got these blocks, you've got to build a bridge between them. Okay, you have the same materials everybody else has. You've got 100 popsicle sticks, 5 glue sticks, 20 foot of rope, and a little bit of box for your road bed.
Like when it lives barely there. Popsicles here.
Mr. Schofield, how do you?
So yeah, so
exactly use
First
this?
thing you don't do is stick your finger in the blade.
Well,
okay?
I won't do that.
So,
so
and this is the shortcut. We get in line and dads and grandpas are all holding these high polished lacquer finished cars. You know?
no, I think it's
Okay, so the bridge right here, it has a piece of cardboard and these are the lateral supports. This right here, we use an engine. And these right here, these are supported with triple beams.
Okay, roll the car across, let's see it. Put it in the middle. There you go. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Would you like? So they showed us pictures of bricks, and as you all know, I don't like doing what everyone else does. So we decided to make a drawbridge just for fun. We're not even gonna talk about what's going on down here, but we had a lot of fun. Thanks to Zeke, he made these designs for for this here. So anyway, it's supposed to be able to pull up and down if I go first, and then Xavier wants to pull, and then let it down.
No, wait. Oh,
Cool. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Wonderful. Works great. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
Alright, let's see the car go
All right.
across
Let's see
it.
it. Okay.
Car going across the bridge.
Okay.
So basically, the only thing that's important to know about this bridge is that it's the best.
What? No.
You saw that? Bam!
Nothing on this.
At first, so we cut the thing, and then I was like, why don't we just put this there? And so basically all we needed was the cardboard, and then it went across. But yeah, so basically we just did all this to make it look pretty.
Yes.
Yep.
And you can't forget we added skis. Skis at the bottom.
Wait.
So the story is you build the bridge at the top of the mountain where all the trees are, and then you send it skiing down the slope to land in its proper place.
Okay, let's see the car go across.
This one didn't take very long to make, so we ended up making a second one as well.
Therefore, it's the.
Here, except
I like
blocks.
this one better. Well, so basically,
Yeah, you're in the bus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this one's supposed to go out. It was gonna have a ramp. We're gonna have a ramp.
That's not supposed to be here.
Try. I get it.
Oh wait, try from this side.
Okay, here goes the car.